Is Nigeria an Islamic country? Is Nigeria an Islamic state? Or is it a secular nation, as some people claim? Before you give answer to this question, you first of all start by telling me how come the Muslim people in Nigeria has this preferential treatment. There is this level of pampering. Let me use that word. There are so many things other tribes cannot do. But when the Northerner do, they go away with it. When I mean the Northern, I mean most especially the Northern Fulani, the Muslim Fulani. They does anything and the law, it seems like the justice system in Nigeria is one-sided. First and foremost, it built my imagination. Any moment I realize that in the southern part of Nigeria, they operate criminal law. But in the northern part, it's penal code. That means what sends someone to prison in the south can give somebody just 24 strokes of the cane in the north, the same crime. And somebody is telling me, or somebody is trying to tell me that it is a country that can be one, that they are pretending or claiming it is one. What prompted up all what I'm saying now? It is a video that I came across, I'll definitely show you now. I know majority of you may have seen it. It was of this guy, I don't know him, but from the response, I think some persons know him. I'm seeing his video for the first time. It was a video this northern guy did in response to the Uromi 16 issue, issuing threat upon threat to the federal government and Edo state government, although Edo state government yielded to the threat and fell for it. It has been running from pole to pillar in Kano, which is such an embarrassing thing to my state. Terrorists don't command government, but in Nigeria, terrorists command government. From everything this guy said, he is not less than a terrorist. Before I even proceed, let's listen to him.
I have seen a lot of people complaining that justice for Deborah, justice for Deborah. So, if you haven't forgotten the Southerners, Deborah was not killing just for no reason. Deborah was killed because she abused the holy prophet, our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Have you ever seen any northerner abusing Jesus? No. There is no any northerner that has abused Jesus. No, it has never happened. But those stupid Christians among you, the stupid among you, the dumbest among you abuse the holy prophet, and you think that we will keep quiet and see? That is the law. Anybody that abuses our prophet, he or she will be killed.
So that was it. I know most of you will be familiar to that face based on recent happening. The guy has been vocal. I think I even saw a video where he's having an altercation with VDM, because VDM calls for his arrest, that is inciting violence, and he responded by saying he has not incited violence. Tell me somebody who could do a video like this, telling the world, justifying, taking the life that they cannot create for something they know nothing about. You took the life of an innocent girl in the person of Deborah. In the name of what? From what the terrorist said. Bro, I don't know who you are, I don't know where you are, and I don't think I'm interested. But from the way you sound, you are a terrorist. Odalo said so. You have no right. If Nigeria was a country where there is law, where the law is one, you have the audacity to publicly say you took a life and I will take more should they insult somebody that you don't know if it existed. Somebody you were told about that you have no facts, no proof, there's no way you can validate the story. And you say somebody insulted your prophet and you must take the life of the person and you will continue to do so. If we're in a lawful society, I don't think it is in your right. I don't think anybody is in a position to take the life of another, no matter the circumstance. You said Deborah was not born alive for nothing, but because you did that atrocity for nothing. And if we are to compare that to what happened in Uromi, they are not the same. The people that were caught in Uromi were caught with arms, illegal arms, which as far as I'm concerned, under the law of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is already a crime. You are not a police, you are not a military man, you are not a member of the Nigerian forces, you are having illegal arms in your possession, you are a criminal. If I, Odalo, was the one a policeman caught with a gun, unlicensed, what will I be? There is no way I can defend it in court. The court will find me guilty. So they were caught with illegal arms and they were criminals. In as much as I'm not saying they should have taken their life, but you don't compare that to that of Deborah and every other persons you've taken their life in that not in the name of blasphemy. You are fighting for a Muhammad who, as far as I'm concerned, cannot fight for himself. Are you not stupid? If I have to defend a God, an all-powerful and almighty God, as the religious dummy has been made to believe, you don't expect me to fight for what is supposed to be fighting for me. You believe in your Muhammad, that is a prophet. He's meditate between you and your Allah. But when somebody talks about him, it will be you that will fight for him. Your Muhammad cannot fight. And somebody need to tell you that you are stupid, that there's no brains in your head. I don't get it. Okay, and you are saying to the world, this is why I call you terrorist, and I'll continue to call that guy a terrorist. You are saying that anybody that insulted, it is because Nigeria has become what it is. There is no way I will never refer to the word of Nnamdi Kanu. He called Nigeria a zoo for reasons like this. Only in the animal territory can things like this happen and nothing will happen. If Southerners, the Southern Christians, which is another branch of the Mugu in the religion, because you said no Muslim will insult Jesus Christ. The Jesus Christ and the Muhammad story, are they not the same? Are they not both fallacy? Is there any difference? Muhammad, Jesus Christ, as far as I'm concerned, they are one and the same. So Muslims don't insult Muhammad, and Christians shouldn't. Muslims don't insult Jesus, and Christians shouldn't insult Muhammad. Now, too often I know the craze one are the craze. Like me, I know that those two people, those two stories are mere fallacy, built to control animals like this guy, and many of you fell for it. How can you have the audacity to say you take somebody and burn somebody alive because they did what? Can you try that in a civilized country? Okay, look at you can. I know that such happens in the Arab, in the Islamic countries, and that is why you can hardly find an Islamic country where there is peace. 80% of the countries in conflict in this world today are all Islamic nations. That says why. Nigeria, are we an Islamic nation where the Muslims have right to do and undo and nothing will happen? And when other regions do anything not even close to that, the law is activated. By the way, the criminal code and the penal code, does that signify one country? I leave the question for you, and I wish to see your answers at the comment section.